Hi, my name is Karleigh. I've been diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, generalized and social anxiety, depression, and post-traumatic stress disorder. Social anxiety is really hard for exams for me, and I know that it's different for a lot of people with different mental illnesses. So there's no accessibility for that until you know it yourself, and that's what makes it really hard compared to other accessibilities. I'm a medicinal cannabis patient. I smoke weed because it helps regulate my mood, and it also helps with my eating habits and sleeping. A relaxation state of mind that I can enjoy what I'm doing and enjoy being around other people and treat myself in genuine conversations, and also get an amazing night's sleep. Some medication that I have taken in the past are mirtazapine, Zoloft, and Wellbutrin. Currently I work at Sage and I love my job. In my head, I need to keep going and I need to keep presenting myself and not let my depression be aware to other people, because I'd rather have it kind of masked. So for calling in sick, it's hard to do that without everyone being like, oh, like, are you feeling better today? You weren't sick that day. So it's really hard to call in sick because of, for me, the stigma against it, but I know it has been getting better, which is really nice. So I think the law that is coming out will help bring awareness to employees as well too, and employers. In 2018, where your first 2 sick days are paid for, 2 out of 10. So your first 2 isn't just you going to be sick at a doctor's office, but it's you having that day that you can be at home.
Mentality of acceptance and a kind of open door policy. If you let me know, like, it's something to keep in mind, you know, like, I don't need to know reason, rhyme, whatever, but like, if you need a day because you just need some time sometimes, you know, that's something to try to incorporate into your schedule. Or if you end up calling in because you're not showing up as yourself that day, it's not even calling in sick, it's like just calling in for a day for yourself, like a day for your well-being. You're not sick, like cough cough that way, but your well-being needs you to not be at work, because if you are, you're not going to be okay.
For a lot of people, it takes about 5 to 15 years or so, I think, for the average for someone to reach out for help to begin with. So someone who breaks their arm, there's already an accessibility for that because it's very noticeable, where it has to be more self-aware for them to notice it to get accessibility. So for instance, writing in a room full of thousands of people for an exam is really hard. So I won't, like beforehand, before I was able to reach out for help, I would take breaks in between, so I would know in my head that I could only sit down in front of a large group of people for that 15 to 20 minutes before I would put my hand up and go outside for a 5-minute break. Then I'd go out, I'd come back in, and then I'd have my fresher breath air outside, come back in, sit down, and start my essay again, or like my exam.
What actually makes it hard though for you?
For me, it's the anxiety of knowing that it is worth like 25% of my mark. It's the thought of thinking that I'm gonna forget every single thing when I sit down. It's knowing that everybody in that room is writing the same thing, and knowing that no one is looking at me, but in my head everybody is also looking at me. And not even just sitting down writing the exam, but walking in. So you're sitting there, you have to wait around everyone who's in your class. Everyone knows who you are, you know who they are, but I don't interact with them. I like to be around my friends in my own environment, in my house, in some place that I'm comfortable with. Also wear a place that I have my blanket, so something that makes me secure and safe. I'm done talking. Hi, I'm not always sad. I do love life.
Okay.
Did you get that? Stop.
I do have that.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm only sad 86% of the time.
But the other little bit struggles. Balanced life.